Closing in on first pitch in Cleveland. It's the Angels and the Indians, and it's next. Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. Ought to be a good one here between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Cleveland Indians. Who'll get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Corey Kluber gets the ball for the Indians in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Striding in, David Fletcher, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, David Fletcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
First pitch, 107.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's gone just 2 for 15. He also has 1 home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Trout with a big swing, but he jumped out a bit too much as this one will curl foul. Kluber has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
Cutter low, 1-1. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second.
A congratulatory phone call. The player is offered advice on contract matters. Hitting arbitration for the first time means having leverage for the first time. The more a player can be educated on the intricacies of the negotiating process, the more prepared. A previously discussed issue is taken up again. With the arrival of another spring, teams gather to gear up for a brand new season.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs.
Play ball.
Digging in now, number 8. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, number 8.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive. Still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Straight up,
Fouled
straight
away.
Up, straight up.
The 2-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And it's fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Into the box now, number 30.
The first baseman.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixed action, and everything's working.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Ready now, number 25. 9-1-2 due up.
Number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Number 8 moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Jeimer Candelario. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. The next Cub up, number 16, ready to get his day at the plate started right here.
16.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their